You might have heard that live shopping is exploding. And I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop, prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No, you can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. So we have an amazing distribution sponsor today. Blinkist is helping us get this podcast all over the world just for you. You know, you can make yourself a better version of you in about 15 minutes using Blinkist. Check them out. Go to Blinkist. That's Blinkist.com/boost. You'll get 25% off their premium membership and a 7-day free trial to try it out. That's Blinkist.com/boost. So today, I'm going to ask you to think like a business person. Even if you're not in business, even if you never want to be in business, even if you were just a consumer and you want to stay a consumer, you have a great job, you got an average job, you got a bad job, you don't want to be in business, no how, no way, right? I'm going to ask you to think about being a business person and how you could use that same way of thinking to, well, script your life and make it better. Deal? Okay, come on, let's play. It is the Daily Boost from motivationtomove.com. The Daily Boost meaning sometimes it's a bit of a kick-ass, sometimes it's a positive, well, it's always upbeat and positive, always is. It's all about basically saying you can get whatever you want faster than you ever wanted it as long as you decide to go after it. Now, life will get in the way, and we're here to stop that problem. That's it. This is your solution. So when life gets in the way, when you get up in the morning and whatever you planned on yesterday goes foobar today, just recognize that I'm here for that very reason, to say, okay, I get it. Life is crazy sometimes, and we're just going to deal with it. Because ultimately, you want to get what you want, and the only folks who get what they want are the ones who just deal with it and go after it, right? It makes sense? Okay. Good to have you. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Scott Smith, founder, chief motivating officer here at motivationtomove.com. By the way, I want to de-busify you. I know you're busy. You got stuff to do. You can't get everything done. There's important stuff you should be working on, and you can't figure out how to find time to do it, can you? I just sound like Jimmy Carter there, didn't I? I did. Go get my Perfect Week Planner. It's free. Free at motivationtomove.com. Now, it's been there a little while now, so I'm going to take it down. I have something new planned coming soon. So if you want it, you have to go get it before, say, September 7th, before Labor Day. Just go after it, go get it. One day you'll show up over there. It's going to disappear. So go get the Perfect Week Planner at motivationtomove.com. Our sponsor today, helping us get all the way around the world, because a lot of people don't realize that when you have a podcast, average podcast has 141 downloads. We have in the millions. It's expensive. It really is. It costs money. So we appreciate our sponsors, Blinkist, helping us do that today. The fastest way for you to become a better person is to learn a new topic, a new skill, revisit one you've learned before in the past, maybe get up to speed on something everyone is talking about right now. Broaden your horizons, build your self-esteem, boost your success. Blinkist helps you do that. The Blinkist app. Blinkist takes all the top nonfiction titles. They pull the key takeaways. They put them into text and audio explainers. They call them blinks, and they give you the most important information in 15 minutes. Now, honestly, I was checking the other day. Some are just a minute or two longer than that, but it's all right around 15. By the way, Blinkist is not only my customer, my sponsor. I'm a paying customer of theirs, too. I use it every day on the treadmill. I use Blinks to learn about philosophy and history and science. You can deep dive into psychology, health and nutrition, personal growth, all kinds of things. Thousands of titles, 27 categories from the best knowledge that you can find anywhere. So, if you like podcasts, check out their shortcast. Take long podcasts, make them short. We're already short, so they don't have to do it for us. Lately, I've been using Blinkist at the gym on the treadmill. 2 recommendations, my morning routine and how to make people like you in 90 seconds or less. It's awesome. Go to Blinkist, get a special offer for you. Blinkist.com/boost. You can start a 7-day free trial and get 25% off a Blinkist premium membership. That's Blinkist, spelled Blinkist. Blinkist.com/boost to get 25% off and a 7-day free trial. Blinkist.com/boost. Thank you, Blinkist. Appreciate it. Sometimes I try to keep them at 60 seconds. Sometimes I go longer because I love my sponsors, because without them, this is not possible. Everybody's got to get paid for their job. This is not possible without them, so thank them. And by the way, if you don't like the commercials, if you prefer not to have them, if you want the actual coaching version of the show, we have one at motivationtomove.com. No commercials, no nothing, just the stuff you want, okay? So let's get on to the business thing. Thinking like a business person. Now, for mostly 2 decades now, we started this program back in 2000. I started podcasting in 2005. I'd been doing this work about 5 or 6 years before then. I said I wasn't going to do it anymore. I started podcasting right at the very beginning. And for the better part of 2 decades now, I have made my living really in my passion. Most people want to do that. That doesn't mean it's been easy. It's been actually very difficult, but it does mean that I've learned a few tricks along the way. I've talked to tens of thousands of people. I'm sure it's that many. It's a huge amount. Plus, I've worked on my own life. So I've learned a few things. So let me begin by saying that most people have difficulty breaking free from past limiting beliefs and creatively creating a compelling future. Let me start by saying that. Most people have difficulty breaking free from any limiting beliefs you may have and then creatively creating a compelling future. It's hard to do when you're kind of stuck in the world today, living life as it is. I believe that happens because all of us are kind of thrust into being common folk. Who need to fit into society. But you're not common, are you? I don't think anybody is common. I think you're actually uncommon. Abe Lincoln had a quote. You ever read this? God must have loved the common people, for he made so many of them. He was wrong. There is no common man, no standardized common pattern. God must have loved the uncommon. And you're uncommon, particularly if you use that power and you recognize that power. You are unlike anybody else on the planet. You can do things differently because you're different. So if uncommon is your normal state, how do you create a different state from everybody else? How do you do that? Well, there are lots of behavioral subcategories and skill sets that we have to master along the way. There's no doubt about that to achieve our dreams. You have to get certain things down. But it all begins by deciding to script your success. And I'm going to suggest you do that just like business. Now, if you're not in business, hang in there for a minute, okay? I'll explain a simple strategy that can change your life. Business people do this all the time if they're smart. If they're not smart, they're not business people very long. If you take this and kind of tweak it and shift it, it's a pretty cool thing to do. I mean, when you think about this, if you're trying to stay where you are and think your way out of your issues and maybe get yourself into something different, and you stay right where you are, it's impossible. You have to reach out. You have to go to different areas, different people, different categories, different businesses, if you will, and find the way folks are doing things maybe in another category of life and then bring it into yours. So a business person will succeed and fail on their ability to do business with a certain customer, with a certain product in a certain way. Certain, let's get the dictionary definition of certain. Free from doubt or reservation, confident and sure. Certain. In other words, they choose the perfect avatar for their perfect customer. They select the perfect product and solution that would solve their customer's problems. Then they fulfill on their promise via their product, their service, or their plan. You got that right. So hang in. Again, if you're not a business person, you could care less about business. Just give me my paycheck. I'm happy, okay? Just hang in there for a second. A business person has to think that way. We'll go deeper on the coaching version of this podcast. We'll keep moving right now. But for grins and giggles, what if you did the same thing in your life? What if you dig deeper inside yourself and script the perfect avatar that reflected the real and future you? In other words, you saw yourself as the customer of you. So, okay, great. What kind of person do I want to be? Who am I reaching out for? What am I going for? I have a document called a Who Am I document that I run my coaching clients through all the time. And that's what I'm doing with that Who Am I document. I'm asking them to script an avatar of who they are and who they want to be in the future. You would do that for a business so you could reach out and communicate, sift and segment into your customer base and figure out who they are and talk to them directly with what is down inside their heart and soul. So if we can do that for a customer, why can't you do it for yourself? Why can't you script the perfect avatar for who you are now, the real you, and the future you? You can. But what if you also took the time to determine the exact solution that would create the life of your dreams? Just like I would do with a customer. I would figure out who they are and say, okay, what solution do they need to get what they want? Like I'm doing right now on this program. What if you do that for yourself? Here I am. It doesn't matter how, I'm going to say it, how screwed up you think your life is. It's not, but how screwed up you maybe think it is. It doesn't matter. If you were to look at it and say, okay, great, it's screwed up, but what would I do to fix it? What's my solution for that? And what if you took the time to script a series of beliefs and actions that would lead you to your perfect life? In other words, you fulfill on what you decided. You said, this is who I am or want to be. This is the challenge. Here's my solution. And now fulfill. How do I do that? Pretty cool stuff, huh? If you're willing to go there, and I'm going to guess that about 96.234% of this audience is not willing to go there. I'm just saying that. But I'm also going to guess that I might talk a few of you into doing it that maybe would not have done it before. And maybe you'll do it right over this program and just give it a shot, right? So frankly, if you held yourself to the same return on investment standard as a business, your life would change instantly, because that is what happens. If you're in business, you know this. When you get it right, when you get the right customer, when you get the right solution for the customer, and you put it out there, boom, sales explode. Up to that point, nothing happens. Nothing. The same thing happens in your personal life. When you figure out that you can do that, your life will change fast. I dare you. I challenge you. Go for it. Hey, if you like real world results, remember, that's what I talk about. Rational thought, Scott logic, basically. I'm offbeat. I'm different. That's okay. It's who I am. And if you dig what I do, great. I dig what you do. You should be a premium member. Get the coaching version of this program 5 days a week. I actually record the I'll do that next. I'll go the coaching version. It'll be slightly longer and deeper. No sales, no promos, no nothing. We just get to the point. We go at it. We teach you. I want to get you better every single day, and that's what it's all about. So if you want that, go to motivationtomove.com and get it. If you're thinking about it, if just having a free podcast with ads and stuff on it's cool with you, it's cool with me too. Have a good time. I hope I can teach you something along the way. But if you want to go deep, come with me and take a deep dive. I'll do it every single day for you. motivationtomove.com. Have a great day. We're done on the public platform this week. I'll see you Monday.